joining to our first Apex Ace Masters. This is a pretty new webinar series where Oracle Aces are the rock stars. So let's start very quickly. I'm going to share my screen with you because I have a very quick tip to share with you. I would like to invite you to explore Apex newsletter. You can see other issues from June, July, and August, and you will see here everything regarding Apex, all news, new success stories, in our events, our calendar, and also you can see here many content created by ACE members, blog posts, interviews, and many other things. So you are very welcome to explore our Apex newsletter to be updated about everything that's going on with Apex. So now I'm going to stop sharing and give the word to Richard. Just to tell you, we have here Richard Dalway and Stebbing. Richard is ACE Director and Associate Vice President of 4IF Solution. Stebbing is an AI specialist, and he will helping us responding your questions. So feel free to use Q&A session to send your questions. Okay, welcome. Thanks to everybody. And now, if it was you, Richard, thanks for joining and for share your knowledge with us.
Okay. Thanks, Karina. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining this session. I'm really very much excited to present in this first session of Apex Ace Master Series. And today I'm going to present about building intelligent AI chatbots using Oracle Apex and Oracle OCI Generative AI Agents. Okay, so this is about me. I'm Richard Dalby. More than 25 years I've been working, and currently more than 11 years in Oracle Apex technologies. Currently, I'm working in 4A Apps as an Associate Vice President. I'm heading the Oracle Apex practice, delivering multiple enterprise solutions across the globe, right from the country where sun rises till the sun sets. Through the Middle East, we have been delivering enterprise solutions on Oracle Apex. So Apex, as you all know, it's very popular day by day, and many enterprises are started adapting this technology. Okay, so I'm also the president of India Oracle Apex User Group, which is a large community, which is an exclusive user group for Oracle Apex and Friends of Apex. So it's growing in a very big manner as the technology also grows. I'm more active in the social media, in LinkedIn and Twitter. So these are my handles. You can feel free to reach me anytime. Yeah, over to you, Ona.
Great, thanks, Richard. So hello, everyone. My name is Wana Bono. I'm the community manager of the Oracle ACE program, and you saw that Richard is actually an Oracle ACE director. So I'd like to extend a sincere thank you to our host, Karina, for inviting me to take part of today's session. Karina, congratulations on this fantastic Apex ACE Masters series that you've started featuring Oracle ACE speakers. For those of you who might not be familiar, the Oracle ACE program recognizes and celebrates individuals who demonstrate technical excellence, share their knowledge, and actively engage with the Oracle community. ACEs come from all over the world and contribute through presentations, as the one you'll see today, blog posts, community events, and much more. It's a program built on expertise, leadership, and a spirit of collaboration. So Richard is one of our amazing Oracle ACE directors who has kindly agreed that I interrupt his session for a little bit for a brief presentation of the Oracle ACE program. Richard, passing it over to you now.
Yeah, thanks, Mona. And Oracle ACE program is really a great program which gives a lot of benefits. And I'm one of the person who enjoys all the benefits. And especially today's session, I'm fully using the Oracle Cloud account, which is given as part of the ACE program. So thanks to the ACE program and thanks to you, Mona.
Thank you.
Right. So let's get into the topic. So what are these next generation chatbots? So it's transforming the user interactions. Whatever you type in a natural language, it transforms, it searches the database and gives you the required output. So basically, it is an intelligent AI-driven interface built using Oracle Apex and the OCI Generative AI Agents. So by leveraging the large language model and also the retrieval augmented generation, the RAG, it delivers personalized, context-aware experience with the enterprise data and different knowledge bases. Okay. So we are going to see how we can create these agents and how we can experience the interfaces. About Apex, we all know, like Apex is the world's most popular enterprise low-code application platform. We can rapidly build and deploy secure and scalable applications, both web and mobile applications. And we can create beautiful applications, user interfaces, and latest we have the Redwood team as well, good designs. We can deliver and very wonderful applications. So the developers can focus on solving the business solutions instead of their worrying about the technical complexities, right? So one thing is the power of Oracle Apex. The next is the OCI Generative AI Agents. Okay, so this is a similar. The power of OCI Generative Agents is earlier we have been seeing the generative AI, which is normally used for the text generation purpose. Now these agents, they go one step further. They do the tasks like they using the tools. So it's a combination of LLMs and the RAG technology. And also it enables the natural user interactions by giving an intelligent through the intelligent virtual agents. Right. So this combination of LLM and RAG technology, it gives a real-time, accurate answer from multiple data sources. It allows the users to engage using through the various knowledge bases in a very natural manner. So we can type the question as if we talk to some humans, how we interact with the normal people. So we can ask questions in a natural way. And in the back end, it does the magic and it gives the very precise answers to take decisions. So through this, we are creating virtual agents, which allows the users to engage through the various knowledge base in a natural manner. And we can build and business can deploy intelligent virtual agents, which will be personalized, context aware. They can give very good experience for their customers. So let's see what are the key features of OCI generative agents. These are the main features, like we can do a multi-turn chat, which is a dynamic conversations. Like if you are going to speak to one person, you can speak in one topic, immediately you can switch a topic to another person and a different topic. So multi-turn chat experience can be built within the same chat interface. You don't have to switch over to different things. Behind the scene, these intelligent AI chatbots takes care of this particular requirement, and it remembers the discussion. The agents remembers what we are discussing, and whatever follow-up questions you ask, it will intelligently answers your queries. Third thing, we can also moderate the content, like whatever is being sent to the agent or whatever is received. we can guide in such a way, we can give some inputs, instructions to moderate the behavior of this particular agents. Next is the guardrails where we can protect the data. So similar to the SQL injection, here everything is sent as a prompt and we are getting the response. So the prompts should not be injected. The data, we should not query some unwanted data. So we can put the instructions in such a way, no confidential data is being revealed to the users, or any personalized informations, user data is not given. So all these things we can put using the guardrails. And the last is the human in the loop. During this AI agent process where it retrieves and responds, if there is anything during the process there needs to be a decision to be taken, the human in the loop can be enabled as an optional feature. So if the agent is not able to decide, it will ask some questions wherein the human interactions can be applied to get the right output. So this OCI Generative Agents, it uses a set of tools similar to how a technician, like a car technician, you can have different tools like a spanner, screwdriver, something like the tools for different purpose. So similarly, these agents can be configured with different tools for the different purposes for this particular service. So these are the different tools available which can be configured to the GenAI agent. First is the SQL tool, which can connect to the database. It can query your enterprise data and give your output. Second is the RAG tool, which can connect to the knowledge bases. You can upload all your files, knowledge sources in an OCI bucket, and then you can query from that. It's a RAG tool. Third is the agent tool, wherein you can create multiple agents specialized for different requirements. Like a production can have their own agent, sales can have their own agent. So one agent can call the another agent using this particular tool itself. The fourth is the custom function calling tool, which we can call the OCI functions. Finally, that any third-party services, you can also call them through this API. So this GenAI agents gives you the task executions. Okay, let's see the small demo how it works. So hope you are able to see my screen. So this is an Oracle Apex application, and this is a chat interface. It's an intelligent chatbot. For this context, what I have done is a sample document of an employee handbook, wherein an employee can query what are the policies or the leave policy or training policies. All these employee handbook as a PDF, it is being given as a knowledge source. And I've also used another data, which is in the database 23AI, which has some registration data about an Oracle event. Okay, so I'm not going to say where to pick up, and we can just start querying it. So the user can type any questions, and yeah, hi, it responds like, hi, hello, how can I assist you today? Okay, I want to know what are the leave types, right? So I'm just giving what are the leave types available for the employees. So what it does, the agent goes and uses different tools, like it has been configured to a RAG tool, it is configured to a SQL tool to the database. So, and it has instruction like which one to choose first, and it searches through all the documents. If there are multiple 20, 30 documents, it's all vectorized, so it will search through that and give you the answer. Yeah, here we got. So what it is it? This is the various leave types like wedding leave, annual leave, parent leave, so many things are there. So, okay, so I'm asking like, are there earned leaves available, right? So it will also specifically tell me about whether any earned leaves are available. Okay. Meanwhile, the answer which we have got, we can also see from where it has got. It's all gone through the different PDFs, and we can also open this PDF document here to see what is the content. So these are the documents it has referred, and yes, okay, we can see that. Now this is available, and it has also given the eligibility and other things. Okay, let me say thanks for giving the wonderful answer and see how I want to appreciate it. You are welcome. Is there anything else I can help you? Yes. I want to query the database. There's a registration data. I want to see, provide city-wise. Okay, so this is another data which I'm trying to query, but this is not in the RAG or any PDF document. It's in the database. And I'm not going to tell this agent where it needs to search. Wow, so this is great. It has queried the database table, and it gives me city-wise how many people have registered for this. Okay, so this is an intelligent AI chatbot which can interact with the different data sources, different knowledge bases, and gives you without changing anything. And this is the power of Apex and the OCI Generative AI Agents. Okay. Yeah. So we can also add machine learning and other things. So let's go back how we can do all these things. Right. So these are the, we'll see how we can do all these things. The benefits of this is like the developers can create sophisticated applications, right? Featuring this intelligent chat interface. It leverages the strength of both the platforms, both Oracle Apex and also the OCI Gen AI. And so that it, again, what is like how I said it, developers can focus on the business challenges instead of the technical complexities. On the other hand, there are some challenges during this integration, like the developers, they need to get familiarized themselves on the latest on the Oracle Apex and the OCI tools available. There are wonderful knowledge bases, the documentation from Oracle, and there are good blogs written, and there are webinars which are created. So these sessions, we can learn more things to get familiarized. However, the long-term benefits are going to be substantial, like we can give a very good user engagement and experience to the customers, right? Okay, so how to implement that is what are the prerequisites and steps to implement? We can quickly see, and I want to show you on the platform as well, right? So the prerequisites are you should have an OCA account, and you create a compartment. Either you can use the root or you can use the custom create compartment and put all your objects into that. We need a 23A database with Apex. You can also run this in 19C database as well. But 23A comes, it's a vector database and also gives you the machine learning features as well. Finally, you should have an active user account with necessary privileges and policies to access different OCI services. Okay, the first step, we'll go to the OCI, we'll create an API key so that will be configured in an API, Apex applications to have a secure connectivity. Secure transactions between your cloud and this Apex application. We create a database connection in the cloud. So it will be referred in while creating your tools for the agents. And a storage bucket we need to create to upload all the documents. And a schema, data is schema which will have the table. And the important thing is each table, there are something called comments, wherein you can put some instructions, details about description about the table's purpose and each and every field's purpose. So the AI can train it themselves, and when the natural language query is performed, it can give you precise output. Step 2 is creating the generative AI agent. So OCI bucket is created. What we can do is we can create a knowledge base, then create an agent. With the agent, we can create a RAG tool for the PDF documents, SQL tool with a database connection to the tables. After creating all this, we'll create an endpoint, which will be your REST service for the API when you call the REST service from the Apex application. Third is we can create the Apex workspace and the application with the chat interface page. So first, its web credentials will be set at the workspace level. Then we can create a new application or edit an existing application. Then we can create a page with the chat session. We'll initiate a chat session with the agent, and it's a one-time. We initiate that chat session, we get a session ID, and from there, we can start the discussions. Optionally, we can also add the feature within the Apex application to add files dynamically into the bucket and then provide the ingestion. So ingestion process. So ingestion process, as we all know, whenever you do a document to the bucket, this injection can take place. It will load the data, PDF data. It will split into manageable chunks. It will also generate vector embeddings so that, and when you query that, it will retrieve and give you from the document. The next step is the page where exactly you, as I showed in the demo, it's a classic report with the prompt text field, classic report with the comments template as which is sent by the user and which is responded by the AI. The comments template gives you a very good interface for that. The prompt is a field, normal text field where you can type the questions, and when you click the send button, it will send to the agent. So the send button, we can create the dynamic actions like logging what are the things we are sending to the agent. We'll call the chat API, and once the chat API is called, the response will be coming as a JSON. Then we can store it. We will refresh the reports. That's how we saw in that page, the interactions, how we are sending questions and the AI gives a response. All these are happening through this. And we can also give a delete conversation so that we can clear it and create a new session as well. So all these we also we have created a temporary table to store all the questions and the responses. Last step, nothing. Once all done, we just execute and enjoy it. So these are the simple steps to set up the intelligent AI chatbot. And I would like to show it in the interface cloud platform. So, right. So this is my Oracle cloud account, which is there in the Chicago region. And it's an so storage, we all know in the buckets, we can create a bucket and then upload all the documents. And database, there will be autonomous database which should be created. And there are the developer service. You have the database connections where you will connect to the database. Under the analytics and AI, here comes, we have the generative AI agents. Earlier, we had the generative AI, which is used for just generating text. Now, this is the one which is given for developing intelligent AI chatbots. So we can go inside this, right? So we can create an agent, can create the tools, then the endpoint. So what we do before that, we can create the knowledge base, right? So I've created a knowledge base, which will be referred to a bucket. So from the object storage, so the data source is an OCI object storage. This is my ACE master storage bucket. It has some files, the PDF documents, which is loaded. So the knowledge bases are created here. Then comes the agent. So what I did is I went and created an agent. This is an agent which is running currently, but I'll show you quickly how to create the agent. You give a name for that. And you have to select the compartment, a short description, and a welcome message. This, you can test it here itself. And this is the routing instruction. Always invoke the RAG tool first. Whether you want, you can set the preference, whether you want to use the RAG tool or a SQL tool. So you can set it here. And next step is you can add the tools. As I said before, there are different tools the agent can use. So you can use a RAG tool to configure your knowledge source. See, automatically the knowledge source is coming here. If I select the SQL, and here you can configure all your database schema, and other options, like you want a smaller or faster, you can test the connection, and you can also enable the SQL connection. Okay. And the other tools are the custom tools and the function calling tools. So let me show you my agent. So this is my ACE master Gen AI agent, which has tools created under that. Okay. So these are the two tools which are active. One is a RAG tool and another one is a database query. So RAG tool, as I said before, it will refer to my employee HR policies. So it's a RAG document. And another tool is a database query. So I'm not written any code. It's just a configuration in your OCI cloud. Okay. So this is my database query. And you see the details, user ask queries and registration data. These are all the description. Provide as much as information to this particular agent so that you can get the precise output. This is the registration data. And this tool will not send any of the data to the cloud. Okay. This SQL tool only prepares your SQL query, and your data will reside secure inside your own database itself. So for each column, I'm going to give a description, right? This is the comment which on each field I'm going to apply so that the agent, the model can train itself and prepare the right query. So date of the registration, all these things. And I'm also giving some details about my tables and columns, more detail. I want more accurate answers. And then this is a DB connection which we created under the developer services. It's connected to a 23AI Enterprise Edition. Remember, this is an important option, enable SQL execution. If you switch off this, it will only give you a SQL query and the SQL query will not be executed. Here, when you enable this, you can get the answers, executed answers, right? So finally, once the tools are added, you can get the endpoint, which is very much important to call from our Apex application, right? That's all in the Oracle Apex interface. I think we are running short of time, but I want to show you the Apex application, right? So this is our intelligent chatbot interface, right? Yeah. So this is the page where we have created that chatbot. Okay. One thing which we want to show is the first step is we need to create the REST data sources. So agent is created there. For that agent, we need to create a REST data source. This is a create a session wherein we are calling the agent runtime, that base endpoint URL, and we are calling the sessions API, right? While calling that, it's going to be a post method, and these are the parameters which we are going to pass. What is the endpoint ID and also the region, right? So this REST data source should be configured. Once it is configured, now we can get into the chat page. So here, what we have done is, while the before header, when the page opens, first we can do the create session. So this create session, what it does, we are going to invoke the API, which is that REST data source. So in the REST data source, we are going to get the select that which one the agent's REST data source. It's a post method, and it will create a session with that particular agent. These are the input parameters, and out parameter will get the responses. This response is stored in the response session, and the session ID we are going to get, we'll pass the JSON and store it in the session ID. So you can see that parsing, we need a session ID. So this is a one time which will create a session ID. From there, we are not going to create further sessions. Within the same session, we can do the interaction. Okay, so session is created. Next, what we are going to have is the prompt. So this is a normal prompt. It's a text field with a send button, right? So I can simply type the text and click send. What it does, this is the prompt, the simple text field, and then in the send button. So when we click send, there are some dynamic actions which we are going to do. One is we are going to write it into a local chat history to maintain the chat histories. What are the questions we asked? Who is asking, whether the user or the AI response? So all these we are going to store in a local table. Next, it's a spinner, like we are going to show that some process is running it. The third main step, this is the main one, wherein we are going to do a web service request. So we are going to call the web service, we are going to make a REST request. For the URL, which is that runtime generative AI URL, specifying the regions, endpoints, and it's going to be a chat session, right? This is a post method, and we are going to pass the session ID, which we created first, with the along with the prompt, which is a question, right? And once it is passed, we'll get the response, and again it is passed, and it will be stored into the local table, right? So once we get that, we also store the citations. As we saw, what are the RAG documents it referred, that is also being stored to show it as a report. Finally, we want to clear the text prompt and refresh that prompt region here. So this is what is happening here, and we are able to get the output. So it's very simple, and we don't have to do much, and we can build excellent solutions, intelligent chatbots into using this Apex and OCI generative agents, right? So coming back to this my presentation, right? So hope we all agree that we can enhance the user experiences through these powerful platforms, which can give the personalized interactions like a human with a different data accesses, various different enterprise knowledge, enterprise data, and the different data sources, knowledge bases. And it most importantly, it is context awareness. We have built many different AI solutions and given to our customers. So these are some of the use cases, like customer support mainly, and financial assistance, travel planning, and also healthcare. All these things we can build intelligent chatbots, right? So thanks for this. And before that, I want to show you, this is a very good blog posted by Oracle Apex product team, and thanks to Rupesh for that. You can scan this QR code to access the blog, which also gives you a sample application which you can download, and without spending much of your time, you can experiment and deploy these particular solutions to customers. So thank you, everyone. Thanks once again. Thanks to the Oracle Apex team, Karina, and also the Oracle ACE team. Thanks a lot to Ona as well. And my sincere thanks to Stebin as well, who was with me to deliver this solution. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Solana, Sonja, Sebin, and thanks everybody to join us to our first session. Next month, we are going to have another Apex Ace Master session. So keep an eye on our social media and newsletter to be updated about what's going on. And this session is being recorded and soon will be available on our Apex YouTube channel. So thanks everyone. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. And see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone. Bye.